Rewire your brain and overcome limiting beliefs in just 67 days. Ever catch yourself staring at other successful entrepreneurs thinking, why them and not me? You're doing everything right. You're following all the expert strategies, putting in the countless hours, but those limiting beliefs keep holding you back, creating an invisible chain, a ceiling that you just can't break through. I get it. I was exactly where you are, running a coaching business that was fine, but fine wasn't what I had dreamed of when I started this journey, right? So here's what I discovered. The problem wasn't my strategy. It wasn't needing more strategies. It wasn't my work ethic. It was my brain. And if you're feeling stuck, like that next level of success is always just out of reach, I'm about to show you why, and more importantly, how to fix it in the next 67 days. In this video, you're going to discover why your brain is secretly sabotaging your success, even when you're doing everything right. The hidden limiting beliefs that are running the show, running your business decisions without you even knowing it. And my proven simple 67-day year brain rewiring process that has helped thousands of coaches break through their revenue ceilings and hit consistent 10K months. But first, let me show you why most coaches stay stuck. Picture this. You're in a high stakes race. Your dream clients are on the line. You're flooring the gas pedal, working harder than ever, but your car, it won't go faster than 10 miles per hour. Meanwhile, other coaches zoom past you, effortlessly signing premium clients and scaling their businesses like it's nothing. Frustrating, right? And not what God called you to. Here's what's actually happening. Your brain has a built in governor, just like those fancy golf carts at the resorts, that won't go above a certain speed limit, no matter how hard you push the pedal. This governor is made up of the limiting beliefs, these subconscious programmed patterns you didn't choose and is not your fault, but that's been wired into you through years of experiences, setbacks, and other people's opinions and ideas. Unless you remove this governor, you'll always feel like you're working twice as hard as everyone else, maybe getting half of the results, watching others pass you by, and feeling stuck in an endless cycle of almost, but not quite there. The worst part, most entrepreneurs never realize this governor exists. They keep pushing harder and harder, learning more strategies, thinking that's the answer. But here's the thing. This is the truth. No strategy will work until you wire your brain to allow success. Let's break it down why your brain is actually working against your success right now. Your brain has one primary job: keeping you safe, not successful, safe. This worked great when we were avoiding tigers and predators on the savannah, but in today's day and age, in today's world, it's holding you back. Every time you try to level up your business, raise your prices, maybe launch maybe a new program, you show up more visibly online, you step into a bigger expert position. Well, your brain sees this as a threat. Why? Because success requires stepping into the complete unknown, and your brain hates the unknown. Let me show you how this plays out in real life. Have you ever procrastinated on launching that new program, even though you know it absolutely could transform your business? Or have you found yourself over delivering and undercharging, even though you absolutely know you're worth it and you're worth more. Or maybe you felt like an imposter, even with loads of client success stories. Maybe you've started strong with a new initiative only to self sabotage right before the breakthrough. That's not lack of discipline, and that's not lack of knowledge or strategies. That's your brain's governor in action. Think of your brain like a thermostat. If your thermostat is set to 72 degrees, what happens when you crank up the heater? Right? The system kicks in and brings it right back down again. Your subconscious works exactly the same. If it's programmed for a certain level of success, it will always regulate you back to that level, no matter how hard you push or work. This is why you might have a great month in your business, but then mysteriously self sabotage. You start strong with a new high ticket offer, then find reasons to discount it. Maybe you get close to a breakthrough, then suddenly you have technical issues or a health issue, health problems. Your brain is literally programming you to stay exactly where you are. Those limiting beliefs aren't just random thoughts, they're actual neural pathways in your brain, like highways that your thoughts automatically travel on. The science shows that your brain has a negativity bias. You naturally see 9 times more negative than you do positive. This means one client cancellation overshadows 10 successful client sessions. A single negative comment drowns out dozens of positive ones. And small setbacks feel like massive failures. Think of it. It's like a path in the woods. The more you walk on it, the more defined that path gets. Your limiting beliefs are just a well-worn path that your brain defaults to. Every time you think, I'm not ready yet, who the heck am I to charge that much? Or what if I fail? You're strengthening these pathways, these neural pathways. But here's the great news. You can create new ones. This is where the real transformation happens. I call it the neurocoach model. Step 1 is clarify. That's days 1 through 7. First, we get really specific about what is really holding you back. Most coaches stay super stuck because their fears are vague. I'm afraid of failure isn't specific enough to rewire. Instead, we need to uncover your real belief. Maybe it's, I don't deserve the success unless I struggle for it. Or if I become too successful, people will reject me. Or possibly, I'm not qualified enough to charge those kind of premium prices. Here's exactly how to identify your limiting beliefs. Think about your next big business move. You already know it. Notice the immediate thought that comes up and ask yourself, what does this mean about me? What am I afraid of? Repeat this until you hit an emotional truth. Okay, step 2 is erase. This is day 8 through 37. This is where most people get it wrong. They try to use positive affirmation or visualizations to override negative beliefs. But your brain doesn't erase, it replaces. We use a combination of brain priming exercises that wire your neural pathways, pattern interruption techniques, strategic evidence building, subconscious reprogramming. These methods are key to consistency. Remember, your old beliefs took years to build, and we're creating new neural pathways and replacing the old broken ones in just 67 days. All right, step 3. That's when we automate. This is day 38 through 67. This is where we make success your new default pattern and flip that brain success switch on. We create systems that make success feel safe to your brain, that build evidence for your new beliefs and transform one-time wins into automated patterns. That creates unstoppable momentum. For example, if you fear visibility, we don't just throw you to the wolves and say, do daily lives. We create a strategic exposure system. Maybe week 1 is 1 social post. Week 2 is 2 posts, 1 story. Week 3 is add a short live. On and on. You get the idea. We expand reach and engagement. Your brain needs to see evidence that the success you're seeking is safe. When it does, it stops resisting. All right, now you understand why limiting beliefs have been holding you back, and more importantly, how to rewire them, and in the next 67 days. But here's the thing, knowing isn't enough. You need a proven system to implement it. And that's why I have created a free masterclass called the 67-Day Year Coach's Guide to Eliminating Limiting Beliefs. Click the link and make sure you join me live. There's not replays for this. Let's rewire your brain for the success that you deserve. All right, I'll see you inside.